Alright, well, welcome back to my video series on flying from Mars to Uranus. And here we are. We're in a parking orbit around Uranus, and we just got here. We're getting ready to transfer to Ariel, which I'm assuming that's how you say that. I don't know. I don't know if that's... that sounds very, like... I have a feeling that that's not how that's pronounced. Something tells me. Is it Ariel? I don't know. Just call it Ariel. You know, Little Mermaid, right? Anyways, let's get into this. So the first thing we need to do is we need to line our planes because we're off. So reference is right. We're gonna target the Little Mermaid here. So like I said in my previous videos, I don't think I can get any closer than 40. I think the last time when I flew to Oberon it was 44 degrees, and this time it's 43 degrees. So, and it's just because this longitude of ascending node here, the best I can do is 124, and for Ariel it's 167. So I must have gotten closer with my inclination this time around. But yeah, I mean I'm not sure if it's just like because these are in the moons are in polar orbit in Uranus, but either way, that's pretty manageable. This is a manageable thing to deal with here. We do. I just realized that my retrograde ended's on there. We have a long time to go before we can align our planes. However, we have 82,000 seconds, so let's go ahead and do some time warping here. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh yeah, that's cool. So 200 seconds, plane changes, you always start halfway. So it's gonna be 109 seconds, give or take. And then we're heading towards the ascending node, which means we have to go anti-normal. But let's get a little closer before we worry about that. 3, 2. Anti-normal. What did I say? 109? Okay, something like that. Boom. On the money. Alright. I've noticed when we do these big plane changes that this engaged thrust dealy down here in the corner will shut off before we're actually in the inclination, like 0 degrees inclination. So it's better to pay attention to this relative inclination here than to pay attention to that. Or rather, actually, it's better to pay attention to the rate that you're going and make sure that that's, as long as that's in the negatives, like you're good to go. You can keep going. In fact, I can actually bump this up a notch. I should have made note of what my delta V was before. I think it was like 6, 5 maybe? I don't know. I probably should have taken note of that. I think we were at half tank before we got into our parking orbit. And I thought it was going to take more than that. Whatever. Either way, we should have plenty of fuel here. So let's go ahead and speed this up. See, that's what it says kill thrust, but I still got negative 0.2. That's a lot. Closer. I always forget to open retro doors.
translation.
Just gonna translate the last little bit. Alright.
Rotation.
We look good. We're looking good. Cool. So now we're aligned with Ariel. But our orbit's above, right? So you could use, what is it? Rendezvous? I haven't been to the ISS in a while. I've been doing a lot of planet hopping, so I forget which one it's called. Sync Orbit? It must be Sync Orbit. But honestly, I think TransX is fine to use for this situation. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use TransX. So we're gonna go TransX. We're gonna select Ariel. There we go. You can change the. Actually, yeah, I will change it. I was gonna say I wasn't going to, but I am going to. Graph projection to focus. I don't know why, it's just the only one that seems to work. Then we are going to figure out how to get there. So we go to maneuver mode. So I really wish that in maneuver mode there was the auto min like they have in eject plan. I don't know why it's not there, but it's not, so we just kind of have to do some guesswork here. So because we're going down, we're going to do negative prograde. So I'm basically just, oh, I was looking at the wrong side. I'm basically just trying to match the dotted line up here with Ariel's orbit, which is the blue one. It's probably okay. And then I'm going to adjust the date. Probably by a lot. Oh, actually, that's probably help if I had the encounter on there. I mean, you can look at the closest approach here, but for some reason I just think it's more accurate. It's easier to see if you have encounter. Open on another MFD. Okay, so start going up. So I'm just gonna get as close as I can, which that looks like it's as close as I can. So 58,862, 8. Okay, so 20 days. Am I forgetting something? Encounter date. It'll take a day to get there. So I think I'll leave it as is, because I believe that the closer we get, the further out. So I think that's the sun, right? Yeah. Sorry, I was mentioning in one of the earlier videos about how the sun kind of looks like a star the further away you get. It's like a bright star. I mean, you can tell it's the sun. I think when I went to Neptune is when it like really looked like a star. Anyways, let's go ahead, zoom time, because yeah, we got a long ways to go. And I know that this on the right there is off, but I believe that the date is still valid And once we get close enough, I just have to mess with the probe rate a little bit, and it'll get right back there. 1,000, maybe like 1,000 seconds. Let's just stop here. Close to 10,000. Go back here. And then I just want to like just barely. Let's just approach from the middle. Actually, that's off by a lot. Okay. Cool. So you can't see the rings anymore. Is that it? What is that? No, it's Miranda. That's pretty cool that I'm that close though. I mean, if that's Miranda, then it probably is Ariel, right? Oh, whoa, there it is. There she is. Hello. Cool. Okay. General position here. Delta V is 98, so oh, burn time. Trusty burn time friend over here. 8, 5. And let it rip. Cool. Now, let's see what our actual... It's like, oh, we're way off, but just needed a minute there. Cool. So, what did I say? Day? So, encounter is 63 or 62. Yeah, almost exactly a day. Like a, you know, Earth day. Ooh, that's cool. A little moon right there. Like right in... Yeah. Sick. Okay. So, just gonna do a little zoom. Zoom. And at this point, I could probably switch orbit to Ariel. Let's say it's 6'3". Seems PED seems really high. Oh, right, because... So this is kind of an interesting thing that I run into as well. So if you look at the orbit MFD, it says that my PEA is 6 million, or 6 megakilometers, whatever that means. I think it's megakilometers. Obviously that's super high. But according to TransX, we're going to hit the planet, right? It says that our... yeah, it says we're going to hit the planet. Sorry, it says we're going to hit the moon. And, you know, TransX is really inaccurate, like when you're talking like interplanetary. But when you're this close, it's much more accurate than orbit. Orbit MFD will update once we get closer. Yeah, you see that? How it's coming down? Down. Let's let's pop this up. Yes. Planet and the moon in the same shot. Love it. Perfect. Let's do that. Yep, that PA is coming down, 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 down. The PAT, I think, is pretty accurate, though. Yeah, 163. That's weird. It's 13, 12, 11. I think we're at the point where I should probably fix this, right? What do you think? Let's pull the HUD back up. It's not really necessary to do a maneuver at this point. We can just do this old school style. Okay, so hitting there, we need to go outward. Move about 90 degrees. Just turn a little bit. I guess I can just let this go. Yeah, like that. I think this is the right thing to do. I just the TransX image is just looks weird. Let's just, yeah. There we go. Okay. Minimum altitude, 89 kilometers and falling, rising. Right? It doesn't really make up my mind. Let's actually take a second to figure out how big this moon is. Pretty small. 5.7, 10 to the 5th. Let's put that in comparison to Earth's moon. Oops. It's 1.7, but it's 10 to the 6th. So, yeah, that's it's quite a bit smaller than our moon. And if you've ever flown to the moon, you know, you can get real close to it, and it's not a lot of gravity. So I'm gonna try to get as close as possible, like within 50 kilometers, like maybe 20. Anyways, yeah, the moon's going up. I wonder though if I do some retrograde, if that'll go down. So that's my direction I'm heading now. So we're heading, yeah, okay, right. closer, and then still going up, still going up, still going up. We're starting to get some gravity here. Too high. I don't like it. It's too high. I just burned too much. So we're doing the opposite. Doesn't take much. PET's around 5,000 seconds. Minimum altitude's falling. I'm probably gonna have to bump that up again. Let's go. Am I gonna get close enough to... Let's actually use the RCS thrusters for this, because it's pretty close. Yeah, there we go.
Translation.
I always forget which... Oh, yeah, wrong way. That's probably enough. Can't see anything. Huh. Okay, that's weird. Oh yeah, you can see it. Okay. Looking pretty good here. 800 seconds. Holding strong on MFD. Pull that up. Time to periapsis, circulars. Only an 8-second burn. That's not bad. There we go. Yeah, can't see anything. Alright. So gravity's still pretty low. This is a small planet. But so we might see some variation in our PA and APA, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I'll turn that off. Actually, turn that off too. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we did it. I wonder, it's funny, these outer moons, they probably don't have any information. Oops.
Rotation.
There we go. That was dumb. Oh well. I imagine that think these are just like blank textures that they use, because this looks just like Oberon. Like there's I would have to look it up, but I just imagine there's no probes that have been out here this far out like you do for like Titan or what is. Oh, it's just the light. I thought one of my thrusters were gone. So yeah, I mean, hey, we made it, and that's what's important. Look at us flying across the solar system. And I mean, look at that. So I have 3.69 thousand delta V left. I flew out to a moon. I could land it. I'm not going to. I mean, when it's just these flat surfaces, it's just really not that interesting. I prefer to land at bases, or if you're on a place like Mars and there's mountains and stuff to like avoid, it's a little more fun. But I hope you enjoyed watching these videos. I hope you learned something, and yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see some more orbital flying. All right, take care, everybody.